basic, basically this lecture is to find the signals and informations. So for signals and information, this is basically signals and information. What basically means signals and information? Signals basically are the electronic signals that are recorded with a system that is a DAC, data acquisition card. Okay, and the information basically is the impulse. Basically there is one information is that is this this wavelength, and second of this wavelength. So there is either there is digital or analog. So basically signal and information carry information from DAC, and the information is stored as a result in analog or digital form. So basically what is signal and what is information? So a signal is created. A signal is created. A signal is created when a value changes with time. When a value changes with time. So basically signal is, this is the definition of signal, that signal values that this is my graph, that horizontal is time and there is something that is current or voltage. So it will vary from point to point. For example, this is my 1 second, this is my 2 second. So this will vary from this point. So this point the value is also same. So for example, here the value is 1, and for 2 the value equals to 10. So this basically shows that signal is created when a value changes with respect to the time. And what is basically the information is? Information is nothing but it is information is created when the signal changes, when the signal changes when the signal changes in an unpredictable 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 is the most important one, unpredictable way. So information is created when the signal changes in an unpredictable way. So unpredictable way, that this value must be having, for example, for 1 second the value is positive and second its value varies randomly. So this is information. Information is created when the signal changes in an unpredictable way. So basically for now we are going with, for our pur- purposes, a signal is any value that changes as a function of time, as a function of time. So for example, when x of t, that is the time, that the variable x changes with time, if x of t equals to 1. So how to make this graph? So for this one, this must be, there is the t, this is basically, so it will start from 1. So this value must having this type of graph. So I will elaborate in more detail. When x of t, when x of t equals to 1, when x of t equals to t, so what will be the graph? This graph will be just like that, that xt equals to t for this one. Now for xt equals to negative of time, then this will means that this is basically x of t, that is negative of time. And when x of t is the modulus, that either it will be positive or negative, so the graph must be just like it will go positive as well as in negative. So these are basically the general values. Then I will elaborate it one by one. So for the first case, this is basically the question we have to solve. This is the problem number one, that is problem problem one. So problem one, basically, first we have to design our x of t equals to 1, our our solution for x of t equals to 1. So how to do it? The first method, first you have to make your coordinates. This is our time coordinate, and second is your horizontal and vertical component, that is x of t time. So when x of t equals to 1, for example, here it is 1, 2. So this is x of t and this is the t. So this value must have a horizontal where the value xt equals to 1. Here is the value equals to 1. This is the point. So make a horizontal line. So this line will be the reference and this point is the starting point. So this point is the starting point. So how to do it? Now make a first value, that is x of t equals to the value 1. So this is the graph of x of t equals to 1. Okay, so this is the first problem solved, that when the x of t equals to 1, so what will be the graph? So this is the basically the graph pairing with the two values, that is first is, so remember that the horizontal component there must be the variable t, and for vertical this must be x of t. So this is the first problem. So problem number two, for problem two, the statement is that you have to make graph of x of t equals to t. So how to do it? For x of t equals to t. So there are many methods to solve it. So first is the general method that I elaborated first. So for the elaboration, this must be, this is my horizontal path and vertical. So this is my coordinates. So coordinates must be, this is my time coordinate, this is my x coordinate, x of t. Now the basic function is x of t equals to t. Like the x of t is the function of time, so it must be, here it is time and here is the displacement. So the graph is nothing but is the, just like that, it has the origin point here. So this is basically the graph of x of t equals to t. So what basically means it means that when x of t equals to 1, so it must be 1. So at 1 the value is 1. So my graph will be just like that, taking points and make it count. Now for second one, when x of 2 equals to 2, so this must be 2 and 2. So there is a constant slope. When x of negative 1 equals to negative 1, so negative 1 of negative 1. So this is basically the slope form. So this is basically a slope form. Hope you understand. So this is the second problem. Now for the problem number 3, we have to plot our graph for a system x of t equals to negative t. So for negative t, how to do it? Negative t means Negative t means we have to x of t equals to negative t. So negative t means that the coordinates are must be negative. So for negative coordinates, first draw, this is my time, this is my x of t. Now here it is xt equals to negative of t. So here the x value is positive. First you have to know here all the values is positive. The negative values are there. Okay. So for negative value, just a minute, I have to raise it. So these are basically there is -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. So this will be x of t equals to negative of t. So negative of t means that the value is negative throughout. So this graph must be, this is my x, this is my t, this is the value of x of t, and this must having some negative values. So negative values are here. So negative t. So negative t means this is negative t. So it must have -1, -2, -3, -4, so on. So this graph will be started from this, will lie from this cross section, that the arrow, that the direction is towards the negative of t value. Now for problem where this is problem number 3. Now problem 4 is x of t equals to the modulus of t. So what is basically modulus of t? So modulus of t means, this value might be positive, or negative t. So there must be two solutions of this, that x of t equals to positive t, or x of t equals to negative t. These are the two possibilities for the given equation, that xt is the modulus of time.